Does anyone have any sort of opinions or views on some of these things?
I mean, in a sense, I'm not aware of how young people can speak up, but I was in the park last Friday.
Yeah.
And, a gang of 20 youths started attacking a group of men.
Yeah.
And within 3 or 4 minutes, the police were there, sorted it out straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like they are aware of it and they are attacking it. Often people don't see what the police do.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mikey was saying earlier, perhaps there's more like a perception of fear, is it? You know, like rather than it's, you know, crime. There's I don't know, but like we have this idea that we're living in such a violent place, but the reality is that it's not really that violent. It's just because we sort of taken a lot of the stuff that the media say about, oh my god, in every street corner there's like a gang waiting for you. But what's the reality?
It's what people make it. It could be a nice place or it could be a horrible place. It's what people make it.
So it's, and you know, it's what people make it. Somebody was saying before that like if you have a positive attitude, it's always gonna come back to you. But what was he gonna say?
But I mean, I think the thing is, like that incident there, I don't know if did that make you feel more safe because the police arrived, or did it make you feel less safe because you saw this massive violence happening in the park? Because I think the problem is you can have one incident where something goes really bad and it just has just a monumental effect on the whole community, and it can set things back, you know, years because one really bad things happened.
Yeah, that's true.
In all honesty, what I actually thought was that the young men that were doing it were only 16 and they're probably just left school, probably not done so well in the GCSEs and probably a little bit lost. And that's how I feel about them. I'm not afraid of them. But my wife, on the other hand, was petrified.
So why is it that you weren't afraid of them? Because
I'm a giant.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you know, I guess there's that. I mean, would you feel afraid if you were in a park and saw like a bunch of...
Well, I'd feel afraid, but also I think that like peer pressure doesn't help. Because I feel like they leave and then they're like, I don't know where to go from here. So I'm like, oh, I feel like I should join them. So then like I have like security. So then I feel like people use violence. So then like, I feel safe.
Right. Okay then. So I suppose it's that whole thing where if you like put out violence, a little violent at you, then it's gonna be what you attract. And also I think that point about what you were saying about like maybe they're a bunch of 16-year-olds who ain't done so well in school, so they're feeling a little bit lost. And earlier we were talking about the fact that a local councillor came round and said that, you know, wants to provide a lot more apprenticeships and options other than university. But then a lot of people, let me grab your point. So rambling on.
Okay, so firstly, there are a lot of assumptions being made.
Okay.
Young people are young people, and it's like when you get past 21 or over 30, you seem to forget that you were once a young person. Being young means that you want to be out, you want to have fun in the sun, and at the end of the day there's not a lot going on in Newham for them because there's been so many cuts. There's no youth clubs, there's no community centres, they're all getting closed down. The police stations are being closed down. So people are lost, and at the end of the day we've got so many different communities that are being crammed together and we don't know about each other well enough, and then we have that fear because you don't know them. That is the fear. But if we just take the time to say good morning, hello to somebody, to smile and to try to engage people, I think that you will find that the world could be a lovelier place if we just take the time to do that.
I mean, we had like a young councillor on the table, and he said that in his block in Stratford, what he did is he literally knocked on every door and like invited everyone around for some tea or something like that. And in that way, everyone kind of knows each other now, so they have a bare sense of community and security. But I mean, how do you get past that fear? How do you pluck up the courage to actually like knock on someone's door and like, you know, I mean.
To be honest, I feel like you need trust as well. Because before, when I was at home, some person was knocking on my door and I was like, I don't feel safe to answer it.